Arthery inside, lifted short. Not sure if that was tipped at all. Student section.
Look here, Russ, out of the timeout. Not something that UPS does often, as we see Dan go up getting fouled, but you know, something we see coaches do when you know a coach is going to spend an entire timeout drawing what we call an ATO, an after timeout play. You come out zone and as Huran Dan gets to the foul line.
Dan at the line, the sophomore out of China hits the first one.
Dub, he puts on a show, and his best game of the season by far, and getting there. But what I loved about that, Russ, is Yoda didn't settle for his turnaround. You know, he took another step forward, pivot, and Dan getting the message from Chris Victor after getting sat down, giving up the offense. As many wise coaches have said, Russ, there's few better teachers than the bench.
It's humble play. And no good, the tip. Dan in the ball game, and Dan's still battling in there. Dan wants the ball, he gets the ball. Working on Gardner. And Dan with the slam. 2 hands for safety as Dan rises high. Turnaround shot, no good.
Against Seattle U, you know, and a Division I opponent, and something that you'll have for the rest of your life.
Adams dumps it off down low. Dan almost went up again for the dunk. Instead, scoops at the other end. Dan back out Amos, around the horn to Adams. Adams 3, no good. Dan right there for the offensive rebound.